Let's welcome back Mr. Herman Jenkins. Make him welcome.
I'm a singing Elvira, Elvira. My heart's on fire for Elvira. Eyes that looks like a heaven, lips like cherry wine. That girl sure enough makes my little light shine. I get a funny feeling up and down my spine. I know Elvira's mine. I'm a singing Elvira, Elvira. Heart's on fire for Elvira. Giddy up, oh, papa, papa, mama. Giddy up, oh, papa, papa, mama. High, oh, silver, away. I'm gonna meet her at the Hungry House Cafe. I'm gonna give her all the love I can. She's gonna jump and holler 'cause I saved my last $2. And we gonna search and find that preacher man. I'm a singing Elvira, Elvira. My heart's on fire for Elvira. Giddy up, oh, papa, papa, mama. Giddy up, oh, papa, papa, mama. High, oh, silver, away. Singing Elvira, Elvira. My heart's on fire for Elvira. Giddy up, oh, papa, papa, mama. Giddy up, oh, papa, papa, mama. High, oh, silver, away. High, oh, silver. The warden led a prisoner down the hallway to his doom. I stood up and said goodbye like all the rest. And I heard him tell the warden just before he reached my cell, could my guitar playing friend do my request? Won't you sing me back home with a song I used to hear? Make my old memory come alive. Take sing me back home before I die. Recall a Sunday morning, a choir came in from town just to sing a few old gospel songs. And I heard him tell the singer, there's a song my mama sang. Could I hear it once before you move along? Won't you sing me back home with a song I used to hear? Make my old memories come alive. Take me away and turn back the years. Sing me back home before I die. Sing me back home before I die.
Herman Jenkins, give him a big hand. Appreciate him being here. We're going to turn our piano player loose one more time and let him do y'all another good gospel song. Mr. Jim Williams, make him welcome.
Well, I woke up this morning feeling fine. I woke up with heaven on my mind. Woke up with joy in my soul, 'cause I knew my Lord had control. I knew I was walking in the light, 'cause I'd been on my knees in the night. And I prayed till the Lord gave a sign, and now I'm feeling mighty fine. Well, I'm feeling mighty fine. I've got heaven on my mind. Don't you know I want to go where the milk and honey flow. Well, there's a light, it always shines down inside this heart of mine. Oh, I've got heaven on my mind. And now I'm feeling mighty fine. All the time we're walking and talking as we climb. We're traveling a road to the sky, where I know I'll live when I die. Well, he's been telling me all about that land, and he tells me that everything is grand, and he says that a home will be mine. And now I'm feeling mighty fine. Well, I'm feeling mighty fine. I've got heaven on my mind. Don't you know I want to go where the milk and honey flow. There's a light, it always shines down inside this heart of mine. I've got heaven on my mind, and now I'm feeling mighty fine. Well, I'm feeling mighty fine. I've got heaven on my mind. Don't you know I want to go where the milk and honey flow. There's a light, it always shines down inside this heart of mine. I've got heaven on my mind, and now I'm feeling mighty fine. Thank you.
Good job, Jim Williams. Give him another hand. He deserves it. All right, we're going to bring this fella from Dothan, Alabama, all the way back out of here, Mr. Danny Howell. Make him welcome.
I knew the stakes were high right from the start. When she dealt the cards, I dealt my heart. Now I've just found the game that I can't play. This is where the cowboy rides away, and my heart is sinking like the setting sun, setting on the things I wish I'd done. It's time to say goodbye to yesterday. This is where the cowboy rides away. We've been in and out of love and in between. Now we play the final showdown scene. As the credits roll, the sad song starts to play. This is where the cowboy rides away, and my heart is sinking like the setting sun, setting on the things I wish I'd done. Oh, the last goodbye's the hardest one to say. This is where the cowboy rides away. Oh, the last goodbye's the hardest one to say. And this is where the cowboy rides away.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Cold Fort Worth beer ain't no good for jealous. I've tried it night after night. You're in someone else's arms in Dallas. Does Fort Worth ever cross your mind? Darling, while you're busy burning bridges, burn one for me if you get time. 'Cause good memories, they don't come so easy. Does Fort Worth ever cross your mind? Left me here to be with him in Dallas. I know it hurt you at the time. I've wondered now if it makes a difference. Does Fort Worth ever cross your mind? Yeah, you left me here to be with him in Dallas. I know it hurt you at the time. I've wondered now if it makes a difference. Does Fort Worth ever cross your mind? Does Fort Worth ever, does Fort Worth ever, does Fort Worth ever cross your mind? Thank you. Appreciate that so much. If today the sun might set on all my hopes and prayers, there is one whose smiling face and God would see. 'Cause she'll walk along beside me up the golden stair. Oh, they'll never, ever take her love from me. I thought I'd make her happy if I stepped aside and see her love turning sympathy. It's the one regret I'll carry with me to my grave. Oh, they'll never, ever take her love from me. Emmett Powell. I'm so thankful for each golden hour of happiness that we share together in the used to be. Someone else's arms might hold her now, fond caress. They'll never ever take her love from me. What a fool I was to go and break the trust she gave, and to see her love turn into sympathy. Even on the morning she became another's bride, oh, they'll never ever take her love from me. Oh, they'll never ever take her love from me. Thank you. Appreciate that. How about a big hand for Danny Howell? Great job. Well, now we've come to a part in our program where we're going to have a little drawing. For those of you that haven't been here before, tonight's the night we're going to have a little drawing. So y'all get your tickets out, and we're going to get the house lights up. And I'm going to see if Edell or Miss Jan or somebody will come up here and help me for a few minutes. I'm going to need a little bit of help. And we'll get them to come up here and help there. Nope. Sheep, get your ticket out. Get ready. We got Dominic down front here. We're going to see if we can get Dominic to be our runner tonight. You going to help us? All right. We'll see. Let's see. What did I do with that stuff? There it is up back here. This is Miss Joyner. Y'all make Miss Joyner welcome, and Dominic. All right. First thing we're going to give away is one free sandwich. I hope y'all still hungry. All right, drummer, give us a... There we go. And the winner is 717-572. 572. There she is right over there. Right there you go. Look out, he's going to break a leg. All right, and one free drink now. We're going to give away a drink. And it is 717-574. One free drink. Right there in the front. Go right down the steps there. We got you some steps. And now we got one free admission for the 19th of August. That'll be next week. One free ticket. And the number is 717-582. 582. Free ticket, 582. Right there he is, right over there. All right, now then, we're going to get into the big stuff back here. Let's see what we got first. We got a paperweight that's got a pretty American eagle etched into it. So here's a paperweight. Hold that for us, Dominic. Display it for them there. Don't drop it, it'll bust in 1,000 pieces. All right, and the winner is 717-589. 589, right back there. She gets the paperweight. All righty. And now, in case your lights go out, this is a silver plate, 3-piece chamber stick ensemble. That's a real fancy name for a candle and a candle holder. There's the candle, and there's the candle holder. See there? And it's got a bunch of straw or something there that goes around it and make it look better. All right. Pull out a number there for the candlestick. 717-571. 571. Right there in the front row, 571. You're all prepared now in case your lights go out. You'll be in good shape. All right, now we got a little car here. This is a Toyota van, but actually this is a bank. So y'all can save your money up and come to the show, and we'll see who can win the bank here. There you go, Dominic. Hold that. And it's 717-598. 590, right there she is, right there. 598 gets the bank. And now we got a fish. A big old glass fish. I don't believe it's a shell cracker. It looks a little like a bluegill, don't it? Oh, here, don't drop that now, that's heavy. 717-562. 562 for the fish. There he is right there. He gets the fish right back there. All right, and now the last thing we got tonight is a cat. But he's a wooden cat. Hold this right here for just a second. This cat's going to have kittens, I believe. Look at there. There's another cat inside that cat. And look at there. There's another cat inside that cat. How many more is in there? Let's see. There's at least 2 more in there, but you can't get that note. We'll put them back together here. It's like most cats, it just keeps having cats. So here for the cat, here we go. And the number is 717-579. 579 takes home the pet tonight. 579. There she is right back there. Right there on the back row. Hold your hand up there so Dominic can bring your pet to you. All right, give all our helpers a big hand. We appreciate them helping us tonight.
Folks, you know, we joke around, we have a lot of fun, but some things in our country that happen and have been taken away from us and are still being taken away from us is rising to the surface here in Northwest Florida, actually North Florida. In the county of Dixie County, which is just east or southeast of Lake City, Florida, this coming Sunday, the U.S. Marshals are going to attempt to take the 10 Commandments out of the courthouse in Dixie County, and I believe that's in McClenny, if I'm not, no, that's Baker County. I don't know what town it is. Cross City? But the people there have decided that they ain't gonna let them do it. They're gonna band together. They're gonna do whatever they have to do to, and I will say physically, keep them out of there. Because starting about Taylor County, going on down through there about Williston, them boys stay in the woods a lot and they hunt a lot. They know how to handle themselves in that manner. And it's sad that it has to come to that. But you've got outfits like the ACLU and different organizations that get different bodies of government behind them, and they forget how we breathe and eat the teachings of our Lord Jesus Christ when this country first started. Now, they're taking away something that should be quite sovereign to the majority of us, at the very least our parents and our grandparents. So keep them in your prayers, because they intend taking this all the way. Don't know what will happen. I pray they'll back off and maybe have to take it before court again. But just this weekend, come Sunday, they're going to do it because nobody's working there, and the people are going to be ready, so keep them in your prayers.
All right, thank you very much. All right, we're going to bring a fellow back out here that does these good old country ballads. We're always glad to have him here, and we appreciate him, and y'all make him welcome, Mr. Oline Casey.
Last night I came home and I knocked on our door, called to my love as oftentimes before. I call and I call, but no answer there came. No kisses to greet me, no voice called my name. And I couldn't believe it was true, oh Lord, I couldn't believe it was true. My eyes filled with tears, I must have aged 10 years, I couldn't believe it was true. The shock was so great, I am quivering yet. Tried to forgive, but I cannot forget. My heartbreaking loss is another man's gain. Her kiss is always, I know, will remain. And I couldn't believe it was true, oh Lord, I couldn't believe it was true. My eyes filled with tears, I must have aged 10 years, I couldn't believe it was true. Myself in and I walked to our bed. A note there I found and the message I read. Your heartbreaking loss is another man's gain. Your kiss is always, I know, will remain. I couldn't believe it was true, oh Lord, I couldn't believe it was true. My eyes filled with tears, I must have aged 10 years, I couldn't believe it was true. Shock was so great, I am quivering yet. I'll try to forgive, but I cannot forget. Your heartbreaking loss is another man's gain. Your happiness always, I hope, will remain. I couldn't believe it was true, oh Lord, I couldn't believe it was true. My eyes filled with tears, I must have aged 10 years, I couldn't believe it was true. No, I couldn't believe it was true. Thank you, thank you.
Oline Casey always does a good job. Appreciate Olene. We're going to get the Wild Man to come on back out here now, and we're going to let him do you another tune or two. I think he's tethered back there. They got him tied down again. Come on out here and get all hooked up. I think he's going to have a little help on this one. Y'all going to get another microphone out or something, or y'all going to both use this one? While they're getting ready back there, I want to remind all of you that they've got a list up there that if you put your email address down, they won't send you something all the time. They just, whenever we have a special show or something like that, they'll send you out a little notice so that you'll know what's going on here when we have special things happening. But Charles said he promised not to just inundate you with things every day. But just put your email up there, and that way you'll know what's going on. Here they are, Rickey Whitley.
I got Rickey Haddock over here. We're gonna try to do it. Come on over here, Rickey. I'm gonna have to hunker down and get on my tiptoes or something. Can you reach that mic all right?
I can reach it.
All right.
I'll get down to your level.
It's gonna be the it's gonna be the Mutt and Jeff thing here. We got the good old boys, I reckon. Y'all ready? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've been kicked out of my near every place and round. Been locked up going 120 through town. Being shot at and cut with a knife. Let me tell you, brother, that ain't nice. Other than that, we ain't nothing but good old boys.
Rode my window and got fired from my last job. Hot wired a city truck, turned it over in the mayor's yard. Beat my brother-in-law half to death, lost $20 on his football bet. Other than that, we ain't nothing but good old boys.
We're good old boys, we're all the same. Ain't no way we'll ever change. Ain't no harm by the things we do, or the trouble that we get into. Other than a wild hair once in a while, just can't help it, it's just our style. Good old boys is all we'll ever be. I got an alimony payment that's 6 weeks overdue. I got caught with a truckload of bootleg out-of-state booze.
Diamond ring last June, bought me an outboard Evinrude. Other than that, we ain't nothing but good old boys.
We're good old boys, we're all the same. Ain't no way we'll ever change. Mean no harm by the things we do, or the trouble that we get into. Other than a wild hair once in a while, can't help it, it's just our style. Good old boys is all we'll ever be. Yeah, good old boys is all we'll ever be. How about it, the good old boys? We're just the good old boys. Thank y'all. Won't get next couple of kids. Here's another song for you. In fact, a lot of this music you're hearing tonight is actually going to be songs. Here's a song I wrote with Red Lane from Nashville, Tennessee. It was one Christmas morning like no other. There was something for Mama, something for brother. There in a box without any lid, tagged red, puppy for a kid. They'd wake up every morning, play hard all day. In the evening with the lights out, in her bedroom they'd lay, sharing her secrets and all her love was a puppy and a kid hugging her pug. There was Barbie doll summers, tricycle years, hopscotch and skin knee, little girl's tears. They were always together, whatever they did. A puppy protecting a kid. Give me a turnaround. There were school bus romances and little boy dreams, freckles and homework all through her teen. All through it all, he never gave up on a kid coming home to a pub. Now a choir in heaven is singing her song. The good Lord is calling his sweet little angel home. He still sits in the window and waits for her, like he always did. A puppy waiting for a kid. There's a special light always shining down from God up above on a puppy, a kid, and love. Puppy and a kid. Thank you, folks. What else are there? Oh. Thank you very much. How's your mama, Neil? I ain't seen y'all in the Coons age. Here's one here. I forget who wrote this. I think June Carter Cash and that. Who's that other fella that wrote this thing here? I think. Huh? That's pretty long. I tell you what. Continuing our tribute this evening to the artist formerly known as me. Ready? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, love is a burning thing. It makes a fire ring. Bound by my wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames went up higher. It burns, 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 that ring of fire, that ring of fire. Pick it out. taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went up higher. It burns, 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 that ring of fire, that ring of fire. It burns, 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 that ring of fire, that ring of fire. Thank you. I love you, folks. Here's back to Wayne. What a wonderful band. What a wonderful fun we're having tonight. Wayne's going to tell you what's coming up next.
Rickey Whitley. How about a big hand for Rickey? Always a fine job. And we're going to get the other Rickey back up here, too. Rickey Haddock. He's going to do you a good and old, I think everybody recorded this. Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. Is that what you're going to do? That's right. Good.
Twilight, oh, I see her, blue eyes crying in the rain. And when we kissed goodbye and parted, I knew we'd never meet again. Dying ember, only memories remain. Through the ages I remember, blue eyes crying in the rain.
How about it for Mr. Rickey Haddock? Didn't he do a good job? I got a quick question for y'all. I'm I'm feeling y'all out to try to figure out something, but has anybody in here ever been to a steel guitar show before? Who said yeah? Bill, yeah, I know you have. For all that's never been to a steel guitar show, it represents steel guitars. And if you've never been to one, you need to, because as good as this guy is here, can you imagine 4 or 5 of them lined up on this stage here playing them things all together? Well, that's what Jimmy and I have been talking about for a long time. I said, I've been to the shows, he's been to the shows, he's played in them, Wayne played in them, but we'll be, the band, Jimmy and Wayne and Jay plays in them all over the place, and they're awesome if you've never been to one, but we're planning on having one here. It's probably going to be in February. That's what we're thinking. But, you know, sometimes when you ask folks something, they'll say, yeah, I'll come to that. But I really, like I was sharing with Jimmy earlier, if you don't want the truth out of me, don't ask me for it, because I will tell you. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you the truth. And but when I ask the audience something, I really, really, truly would like to get serious results from you, because let's say, for instance, I ask you something, everybody says, yeah, boy, I'll come to that. Well, we spent a pile of money to get players and all to come in here to put on one of the awesomest shows you'd ever be able to attend. And then they don't show up. Well, guess what? That hurts. And that can cause the place to go away. It can cause not having anybody else like that to come in. So that's why a lot of time, from time to time, I ask the audience, but I want a true response. If you've never been to a steel guitar show before, you really don't know what they are, but everybody that's been here has heard this man play this steel guitar and heard this band up here. Well, they ain't none of them, in my opinion, can beat him, but there's some out there that's unreal. And to get a bunch of them players up here on stage, and some of the singers will come out and sing a line or two of a song, and it'll turn it over to these steel guitar players, and they'll show you what to do with it. Absolutely mind-boggling. But I just wonder if we did something like that. You could be looking at a $15 ticket, depending on what it costs to get all these people in here. Would the people that comes here, would you honestly think you would like to see something like that here, or you just don't think that would work? You truly, besides you, Bill, that I know you'll be here. But anyway, we seriously, I've been talking to Jimmy a long time. He plays in them. I said, Jimmy, we got to try one. If we can, I'm going to begin to tell the audience about it and see if I can't get an honest response from them. And I just had somebody take every one of y'all's picture with your hands up. And if I do that and you don't show up, I'm going to say, shame on you. No, I'm kidding. But I don't know. I just felt like I wanted to ask people. But if you've never been to one of those, you owe it to yourself to come if we have one. And I feel like we are. But we're going to be looking forward to over in about February before we have it. But once we concrete that, and we are absolutely going to have it and get things together, I will be definitely sharing it with everybody in the country. So keep that in mind. I just wanted to kind of get a feel tonight. And I think we got one more song coming up. Is that right, Jim? Yep. And this lady right here, I sure think a lot of her husband. As I told a fella one time, I sure think a lot of my wife's husband. But anyway, she does an awesome job singing. She's the greatest lady that's ever happened to my life. For 46 years I've had her, and the good Lord gave her to me, and I couldn't have searched the world over, and he knew just exactly who I needed, and he sent her to me, and I thank God for that. Make my wife, Edell Gilley, welcome.
Lord, you brought me through sorrow and shame. You were there every time that I called. You reached down and lifted me out of Satan's pain. Oh, but tonight, Lord, just let me fall and let me fall in love with you all over again. Let me know you as never before, and let me hear your tender voice say, let me come in, and me willingly open the door. Come on, play it, guys. Jimmy Powell, give him a hand. Wayne Martin on the fiddle, give him a hand. Dirk Shores on the drums. Jay Newsom, Jimmy Williams,
Buster Watts,
and Rickey Haddock. Give him a hand. I'm sorry, Buster. You brought me through the winter, felt ice cold as pain. Then the spring